me for no food.
You gonna say something? Hello. Hi. Welcome to Granny Vice.
Yes.
Today we're gonna talk about Michael Jackson's doctor. And how, what's his name? Conrad Willis.
Is that his last name?
Is that his last name or his first name? Conrad Willis or Murphy or
I don't. It doesn't
Jack
really.
Daniels?
It doesn't really matter. He's going to prison.
He is going to prison.
He killed Michael Jackson.
Absolutely. He done killed the king of pop. And if you kill the king of pop, you got to go to jail.
You go to jail.
No matter what happened, you got to go to jail if you kill the king of pop.
Now, see, what seems to me is that he did over-medicate Michael. You know, because if Michael was already, under medication and was incoherent, then he shouldn't have given him any more.
And
I mean, wouldn't a good doctor know that?
a good doctor would.
Ever so subtly, it's turning.
Maybe you're like an artistic piece and you have to spin around.
See, you see me turning?
Well, I'm going to have to hold your arm.
You don't have to do
Keep
something
it
because it keep turning.
But Conrad's problem is he didn't have the nerve to just tell him, no, go and get out of here. You done had enough.
Right.
That's why he's in jail.
That's all he had to say was no.
No.
Just say no.
Absolutely. No and no way. And if you like me, just say hell no.
I mean, it wasn't because he Michael Jackson that he couldn't say no or something. He was afraid to say no.
It probably was hard for him to say no to the king of pop, but when you know better, you do better. Just tell him no. Now, I wonder if he's going to have problems telling people no in jail.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think he might be saying no in jail, and they may not take no for an answer. You know what I'm saying? But he probably gonna go to one of those really nice prisons. You know what I'm saying? With the tennis courts and everything. He's probably not gonna go to regular prison.
How can you kill the king of pop and play tennis? I don't think so. I think if Joe Jackson got anything to do with it, he is not going to a nice prison. He's gonna go to prison in Gary, Indiana. And that's gonna be too much for you.
That's gonna be bad. Ooh, that's a good idea though. Put him in prison in Gary, Indiana. You done killed the king of pop from Gary, Indiana, and put him in jail. You
going back to Indiana, and you ain't been there, Conrad. They ain't got no face cream you've been using every day since you've been working for the king of pop.
Right.
You gonna have to do something different. You gonna be washing up with that dial soap. It's gonna be too much. You gonna be wanting to say no, but you gonna learn one way or the other to say no.
You better start praying. I'm gonna send you my Bible, or a copy of it, because I really can't part with my Bible. That teach him to go around killing white folks.
You know you can't kill white folks and get away with it, especially the king of pop. Now, if you had killed him when he was black, that would have been different.
Exactly. Killed him back in the 70s or something. You
Right.
know, when he had his big nose and his afro
Off
and
the
everything.
wall album.
They probably wouldn't even thought twice about
You'd have
it.
been okay. You could have stole his glitter socks and everything. You'd have been walking down the street in them. Well, nobody gave a damn. They'd have been like, oh, you didn't kill Michael Jackson. But I know you really didn't mean it. And then you'd have been on your way. But once you wait till it turned white, too bad. You really wasn't thinking.
Everybody liked the king of pop.
I love the king of pop. He do his Michael Jackson dance.
I mean, that he could move, he could dance, he could sing.
He could do everything. And if you see him in dim light, he could look like Elizabeth Taylor. Well, I just think that overall, you can't run around killing white folks. It's still not acceptable.
We're going to have to pray for you. Well, I'll pray for you.
And I'm going to teach you how to say no in your big voice.
You be all right.
Eventually.